Assalamu alaikum everyone, and hello my students. I hope you all are fine and you are staying safe at your homes, and I also hope that you are taking good care of yourself as well as of your family members, and you should take care of them as well. So, as you all know, this is your English lesson, and today is 20th of December 2021, and our day is Monday. So let's start our lesson with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, and we should quickly move on by writing the date and day first. Today is 20th of December 2021, and this is your English lesson, and your day is Monday. And this is for class 5. 5 girls and boys both. So, what are we going to learn today? Today, we are going to read our poem, that is Loveliest of Trees, the Cherry Now, of your textbook page number 104. So let's start with writing with the topic. Loveliest of trees, the cherry now. Loveliest of trees, the cherry now. So this is the name of your new poem, and the page number is 104. Page number 104. So we are going to read this poem, but before that we should quickly move on to our few words of dictation words that are difficult here. So the words are bow, Easter tide, and you also have three scores. Three scores and 10. So the first word is bow. Sorry, I pronounced it wrong. It's bow. Bow means a very large branch of a tree. A large branch of a tree is bow. Of a tree. Easter tide. Now your next word is Easter tide. Easter tide. This means the 40 days of an Easter festival. Of an Easter festival. So this is a festival that is celebrated in our Christian community, and they celebrate it for 40 days. So that is called Easter tide. And we are going to learn a phrase that is 3 scores and 10. When we are going to read it, you will know. And that means in total that means 70 years. 70 years. It's a phrase that the poet has used. 3 scores. Scores mean 20. 3 scores into 3 into 20 means 60, and plus 10. So that would be 70 years. 70 years of life. These were the difficult words that were to be explained first, and now we will move forward to our reading section. So let's read our poem and I will explain it all to you as well. Okay, loveliest of the tree of trees, the cherry now. And this was written by A.E. Hausman. A.E. Hausman, and let's read it first. Loveliest of trees, the cherry now is hung with bloom along the bough, and stands about the woodland right, wearing white for Easter tide. Now of my 60 years and 10, 20 will not come again, and take from 70 springs a score, it only leaves me 50 more. And since to look at things in bloom, 50 springs are little room. About the woodlands I will go to see the cherry hung with snow. So, it is a lovely poem I shall mention. Amazing. And now I have explained that the words that were difficult, for example, bow, Easter tide, 60 and 10, and also the woodland ride. Can you see woodland ride? The narrator is traveling by horse or in a carriage. Okay, so you can see the complete picture as well if I move it a little. Can you see that there are many cherry trees, and our poet A.E. Hausman, he is in a carriage with a horse and he is moving in the woodland. The area it is in the area is of woods, that there are many trees of cherries there. So can you observe that the cherry trees, they are somewhere they are in pink color and some they are of white color, and they have snow above them as well. They are covered with snow, so that means it is a winter season as well. So when the snow falls in winter season, right? Okay, the first stanza was loveliest of trees the cherry, but before that we should also do some introduction part of our poet. What they are telling us about the poet. A.E. Hausman was a scholar and a poet. There are 53 poems in the collection of poetry called A Shropshire Lad that Hausman published in 1896. And many of them, like this one, convey the message that we should seize the day and live our lives fully, because life is short. In this poem, the narrator is 20 years old and sees a beautiful cherry tree while he is out for a ride. He realizes that he has only 50 years left in his life and vows to admire beauty in all seasons. So, our poet A.E. Hausman, that he was a famous poet and a scholar as well, and his poetry, a collection of poetry is called Shropshire Lad, and he published it in 1896. And he, as they have told about the poet, that he loves to write about the nature. And this poem as well, loveliest of trees the cherry now, it is also about the nature, where he is admiring a cherry tree and he is fascinated by the beauty of it, and he is admiring it as well. So this is all about our poet. Let's move to the explanation of our poem. So I will explain it. Loveliest of trees, the cherry now is hung along the bough, is hung with bloom along the bough, and stands about the woodland right, wearing white for Easter tide. And what is he trying to say in this first stanza? He's loveliest of trees. First of all, he's admiring that the trees are the loveliest of all trees. And which tree is he talking about? He's talking about the cherry tree. And what is he saying? That it is in its full bloom, and the branches are loaded with the flowers and they are bending down, they are hanging. And in the woodland ride, the tree is standing and it looks like as if it was wearing white for their Easter festival. So as we can see, wearing white for Easter tide, wearing white means that it is covered with snow. It is covered in snow. And he also says that according to him, the most beautiful tree of all in the forest is the cherry tree. He finds it the most beautiful one. And he also says that it is in its full bloom and it is covered with all the flowers that are soon to become cherries, the fruit. Have you seen the red cherries? They are always on the top of cakes as well. I hope you have seen it, class 5. So they are saying that it is covered with flowers as well, and they are fully loaded and they are bent. The trees are bending downwards because of the load of the flowers, because it is covered. And it also says that the cherry tree, it is standing along the path and in the forest, because he is in the forest and he is walking on a carriage. Can you see the carriage he is in? Yes, this is the carriage he is in. And he says that the branches are totally covered in the white snow, and it looks like that if it was wearing an Easter dress of white color. So what is an Easter function? We have our community of Christians as well, with our in our neighbors and in our country as well. They live here, and this is a festival that is celebrated for the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And it is also celebrated worldwide, and the date is although not fixed for it. They have no certain date or particular date for it, but it comes every year. Har saal aata hai, they celebrate it, the Christians, and it is a very significant event for them, the event of Easter festival. It is very significant, and it is also the foundation of Christian faith. This Easter festival, it is said to be the foundation of Christian faith. And why do they celebrate it? Why do they celebrate the Easter festival? Because the Christians believe that Jesus Christ, he died in front of everyone, but in everyone's eyes, but he came back to his life, and he has defeated life. So that is why they celebrate the resurrection of rebirth of Jesus Christ by celebrating Easter festival. They also do it. They have some traditions of themselves. They celebrate it and they wear white on it. So here he's the शायर जो है, he's trying to make the resemblance कि the wearing white मतलब metaphor इसको कहेंगे कि पहनना जो है, it is an attribute of humans. तो यहाँ वो दरख्त के बारे में he is talking about a tree that if it was wearing a white dress, so for Easter tide. So this was the meaning of our first stanza. Now coming to the second one. Now of my 80 years and 10, 20 will not come again, and take from 70 springs a score, it only leaves me 50 more. So now, what is he trying to say? He's trying to say that out of my 80 years and 10 means out of 70 years, 20 will not come again. That means he is more than 20 years old. 20 साल उसके गुजर चुके हुए हैं. He is more than 20 years old. They will not come back. And if he says that the average age of a man, if of a person is 70 years, then if we are going to subtract 20 from it, we will be left with 50. 70 minus 20 means is equal to 50. So this poet has an average age of 50 left. This is what he is trying to say, that from out of 70 springs, a score has left. A score will be subtracted, and it will only leave the poet with 50 more years. So I hope you have understood it. it was an easy concept, not a tricky one, but we have to understand it first. So in the first stanza, he was appreciating the beauty of the tree, and he's talking about that it is covered with snow. And in the next stanza, he's talking about the lifespan, that he is more than 20 years old. 20 years have passed, and now he's left with 50 more. Now coming to the last stanza, and since to look at things in bloom, 50 springs are little room. About the woodlands I will go to see the cherry hung with snow. Now, what is he trying to say? He is saying that if I have to see the beauty of the things that are in bloom, for example, flowers or the trees, the 50 springs or मतलब 50 years are very less. वो बहुत कम है. And about the woodlands, I will go to see the cherry hung with snow. कि अगर मैं जाता हूँ woodlands में, if I go there and watch the trees, then 50 years are very less. It is a less number to appreciate or to admire the beauty of our nature. If I have to see the cherry again, 50 years will not do the 50 years not will be enough for me. I need more years to appreciate the beauty of every bloom that I'm going to see of cherry tree. So this is what he's saying, and he's analyzing the leftover life, and he's saying that 50 years are not enough. 50 years, he needs more time so that he could appreciate the beauty of nature that he has still to see in his life. And he is also determined. We can also see the determination about in the line about the woodlands I will go to see the cherry hung with snow. He is so captivated and enchanted by the beauty of the trees that he want to continue his life and coming to the woodlands and watching the trees, watching the flowers with full bloom, to admire the beauty. So this is what he is trying to say. And he also expresses here that when he says that 70, he's talking about 70 years. He also says that our life is short and we have a limited time here. We all have to leave this world. We are not here for forever. We are not to be here. We are not going to exist forever. We have to leave this world one day or another. We have to go. So this is what he's talking about, that the time we have, we should appreciate the nature as much as we could, because our time here is limited and calculated. So if we want to spend it in good ways, we have to appreciate the beauty of our nature as well. And he is doing it by appreciating the beauty of the cherry trees, and he is finding the trees of cherry the loveliest of all. In the forest he is riding. He is taking a ride in a carriage. So this was the meaning of all our poem, loveliest of tree the cherry now. So what did we read in our poem, loveliest of trees the cherry now? Let's quickly revise the theme of this poem. That what was the theme of this poem? That our poet, he was talking about the cherry tree that is standing in the woodland, and he is passing by those trees, that tree, and according to our poet, the tree is looking magnificent. It's beautiful, and it is all covered up with snow, and it is a winter season because it snows in our winter season. And it also looks like if it is wearing a white dress for Easter festival. He's resembling the white dress, making a resemblance of white dress with the trees. Because can you see that you have a few flowers that are white and a few flowers that are also pink. So the color of the tree varies, but he is talking about snow. He is talking about the snow because the trees are covered in snow. And moreover, he also says that our life is very short, and it is very short to admire and see the beauty of the nature, and he's also uttering his wish by saying that he wants to come and appreciate it every time, but he has a little time in this world. He has to leave the world, and the 70 years will not be enough for it, although he has spent 20 years before. Now he is left with 50 years, and this will not be enough for him to appreciate the beauty. Okay, students. So this was all for today's lesson. Loveliest of trees, a cherry. Now we read our poem, and I tried to explain the meaning of it as well, the theme of this poem as well, and it was written by A.E. Houseman. And we also did highlighted a few words of, for example, bow, Easter right, three scores and ten, woodland right, and the meanings of these words as well. I explained it. Now, what is your homework? Okay, I want you all to write down a short summary of this beautiful poem by A.E. Houseman. So this will be your homework. You are going to mention the date of 20th December 2021, and the day is Monday. You have to do it in your on your neat notebooks. Do complete it. Don't forget to draw your margin lines. Don't forget to write in cursive handwriting, as we have been practicing for the past few months. And your work should be neat and clean. Kindly साफ सुथरा काम किया करें, and also do complete it, and also get it checked. And if you have any confusion in this poem, anything that you have not understood, do ask me for it. I will explain it to you. Oh, so this would be all, and Allah Hafiz.